Fox 16's Josh Berrian is also checking out the field. He joins us now. Josh, what'd you think of the stadium?
I don't know if you can hear me. My mic just died on me. Things are going crazy right now here in Omaha. But yeah, this place is absolutely massive. When I first got here, I got lost. I had to get security to show me around as if I was some huge celebrity. And I mean, I just got lost. I couldn't find the media room. I couldn't find the bathroom. I mean, this place is absolutely huge. It seats 24,000 people. But it seems like Hog fans, they know their way around despite not being here for quite some time. They're just happy to be here. But you know who's more happy than the Hogs fans that came from Fayetteville? The team, the Razorbacks. They are returning to Omaha for the first time since 2022. Arkansas is making its 12th all-time appearance here in Omaha for the College World Series and for the 8th time under Dave Van Horn. As you mentioned, Wes, the majority of the Hogs roster were not on that 2022 team. So about an hour and a half ago, the guys got their first test run of the field. They had batting practice, did some ground ball work, as well as getting loose in the bullpen, the pitchers that is. I spoke with a few players on how their thoughts and what they think of this huge stadium. Now, as I mentioned before, Charles Schwab Field seats 24,000 people, so I'm expecting a lot of red and white come this Saturday, along with a little purple and gold for LSU, if you will. This concourse here at the Charles Schwab Field Stadium has about a 360-degree walk around in terms of the concourse, so no matter where you're sitting at, Wes, you have a perfect view of the field. Coming up at 6:30, we will hear from the team and their thoughts on Dave Van Horn and how they really want to win this title and win it all, not just for Arkansas fans, but especially for him, with it being his 8th time here in Omaha.
Fox 16's Josh Berrian joins us now. And Josh, a lot of people would like to see Dave Van Horn get that first title.
Yeah, Wes, as you just mentioned, the team has been 5-0 throughout the postseason. Hopefully they can stay undefeated throughout their run here in Omaha. Dave Van Horn reminds me of my college coach, the late, great Mike Martin at Florida State University, the winningest coach in all of college baseball. Unfortunately, after 17 trips here to Omaha in the College World Series, Mike Martin was unable to grasp that national title. With this being Dave Van Horn's 8th trip here to Omaha in Arkansas's 12th overall, he and the players hope they can hoist the trophy and put the Hogs on top of the college baseball world once and for all. Now, we all know Dave Van Horn is a selfless leader in his time at Arkansas and being the Razorbacks head coach. He said he wants to win it for the fans, but more importantly, for this group of special players that he has on his roster. But as you just heard, the players, they are going to go all out this week and hopefully next week so that Arkansas can win their first ever national championship.
What a great background you got. The fireworks popping behind you.
Yeah, Wes, I made a call, to the guys to, put a little something behind this live shot of mine. Listen, Charles Schwab Field has been hosting the College World Series since 2011. This place is massive. It seats 24,000 people, and you can bet, and I have no doubt, come Saturday, it will be filled to the brim with LSU and Arkansas having their SEC showdown. Today, for day one here in Omaha at batting practice, I saw a lot of the boys in red and white with smiles and high fives on their faces. And then there were 8. Arkansas returns to the College World Series as the highest national seed left standing. A dream come true being in Omaha for the players.
Whenever you're walking in for the first time and you finally see it and experience it, it's just a feeling like no other. And, it kind of brings out the little kid in you. Remember being here so many years ago, watching the Hogs play. So it's just really a great experience, and it's just really awesome to be a part of. It's the mecca of baseball. It's kind of like the Taj Mahal.
On a team mixed with transfers and international talent, seniors Kendall Diggs and Bryant native Will McIntyre can remember what it was like playing in Charles Schwab Field back in 2022. Today, the guys got a taste of what it's like during batting practice.
I mean, it's a bigger park than normal. There's going to be a lot more fans here, so it's going to be a lot louder, harder to hear, but trying to hit the gaps. We know it's a big ballpark, so we're just going to play the conditions. Right now the wind's blowing in, so hitting home runs probably isn't the best idea, but we just got to we're just going to pick and choose what we want to swing at.
A lot of people are upset that the two highest seeds have to meet so early in the bracket. Arkansas and LSU will play in primetime action at 6 on Saturday. Dave Van Horn says his guys will be ready.
It's just the way it is. I mean, you get two SEC schools playing each other, and they're both very talented, and I don't know how there's going to be enough seats here on Saturday to get them all in there, because there's going to be a lot of red here and a lot of purple here, and I just hope it stays calm in the stands a little bit, because it could get crazy.
Saturday will mark the Razorbacks' 12th all-time appearance in the College World Series and the 8th in the Van Horn era. The players want nothing more than to win it for their longtime head coach.
He's one of the best coaches in the business, and I mean, it shows. Everyone respects him, and everyone thinks of him as one of the best. So, I mean, there's just one last thing that's missing from his trophy case, and we're going to go get it from him.
Dave Van Horn said that Zach Root will get the start on Saturday at the mound, and on Monday he's unsure, but I have a feeling that it'll be Gage Wood. And what's even more special is that Cam's dad, Matt, will be with the grounds crew tomorrow and will be working the Arkansas LSU game. So a full family affair on Saturday for the Kogel family. Cam's dad, Matt, and his wife, they really don't get excited for games anymore. They've seen so much baseball, and they really don't let their emotions get into it. But if Arkansas goes all the way and wins its first national title, knowing that their baby boy had something to do with it, he will have no choice but to be emotional. Cam Kogel's memories of the College World Series are superior to that of his teammates, being a hometown kid and playing high school ball just 15 miles down the road. For Brent Iredale and Charles Davalon, it's a whole new world. Davalon, growing up in Montreal, Canada, and Iredale from Sydney, Australia, are still trying to grasp the journey they're about to embark on in Omaha.
Grew up watching it, kind of just hoping maybe one day, I would play here. Never really thought I was actually going to play here, but no, just to be here with the boys, getting to enjoy probably the best place to play baseball ever, so we're also getting in.
Although they're far from their native countries, both players will feel right at home as their parents will be watching in the stands. Iredale's father is traveling all the way from the land down under to see his son on Father's Day weekend.
I'm thankful that he's able to come out, and so mom, brother, sister as well. So I've got a bunch of memories of my dad throwing BP to me, hitting me ground balls, hitting fly balls, whatever. Getting up early to take me to a tournament that we had to be at and everything. But I'm just happy that I can still play the game in front of him and he can still watch.
My dad doesn't know much about baseball. He's trying to get better, but no, it's been awesome just to share this moment with them. They're extremely happy for me, and I'm so happy to be with them.
Arkansas has one of the best lineups in the country thanks to the Aussie and the Canadian, injecting their unique talents at the plate this season, combining for 28 home runs.
Chuck's coming from a school in Florida, and I'm coming from junior college in New Mexico. We're coming from different parts of the states and stuff. We're coming from different countries as well. I mean, being able to put our talent on display and help our team get to where we are right now. It's just what we've done all our whole life, and that's what we plan on doing the whole time.
The stage may be foreign to them now, but Charles Davalon and Brent Iredale hope after 2 weeks that they've left their international mark in the College World Series. With the Omaha Hogs at Charles Schwab Field, I'm Josh Berrian. And he came into the game number 2 in the nation in strikeouts so far this season and 13th in the nation in strikeout to walk ratio innings. I mean, he was an absolute cannon from the mound today, and he now has 170 strikeouts. What's 170 strikeouts? He's only a sophomore. 170 strikeouts. He now is the nation leader in strikeouts so far this season, Wes. Heading into Saturday, Arkansas's offense came in with a .313 batting average, averaging 8.5 runs a game. LSU's pitching staff shut that down, forcing the Hogs to hit 4 for 29 from the plate. The Tigers' ace, Cade Anderson, was a big reason why. The nation's strikeout leader and 7th-ranked prospect in the MLB draft threw 7 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits and a run in over 7 innings as Arkansas drops their College World Series opener 4-1.
Really good 4-pitch mix. Early on, I think we just missed our fastballs. We didn't, he wasn't getting a lot of swing and misses, but we were putting the ball weakly in play. And then Reese got his fastball, and then he kind of mixed it up and was throwing a lot of curveballs, and we just didn't make an adjustment. And like I said, we just putting the ball weakly in play. That's why his pitch count was so low through the first couple innings.
I just didn't feel like that we could let him score anymore, and I had a great pitcher in the bullpen who was hot. We got him up because we saw what we saw 2 walks, hit by pitch, a hit or two, and the game was about to get out of hand. Scoring a lot of runs against Anderson to me wasn't something that was going to happen, and I hated to do it, but I just felt like it was the right decision, and I'll stand by it. It was the right decision.
I just had all 4 of my pitches working and competed in the zone. We know how good we are, and we've gone through some adversity in the past, so there's no doubt in my mind we're going to bounce back.
Now, Gage Wood is supposed to be the starting pitcher on Monday, but after this one, coach says he'll have to check the film first. The good news for Arkansas fans is that this team has only lost back-to-back games twice this season. The bad news, if they lose to Murray State on Monday, their season is over. From Charles Schwab Field, Josh Berrian, Fox 16 Sports.
Fox 16's Josh Berrian joins us now. Josh, you witnessed history today. Can you explain what you saw?
No, Wes, I honestly can't, and neither can the guys in the locker room earlier. We are all witnesses to Gage Wood. Now, what you didn't see on the broadcast was that Matt Hobbs, Arkansas's pitching coach, he went down, as he does every single game, with his pitchers to check on them and to see if they're okay, to see if they want to still play the game and stay in the game. Gage Wood gave him one quick look and then said some things I can't repeat over FCC airwaves if I want to keep my job. He basically said, no, this is my game. No, you're not taking me out. ESPN said that Gage Wood had the best swing and miss fastball in all of college baseball, and it showed today. I mean, 19 strikeouts, the first no-hitter in the College World Series since 1960, and just the 3rd ever to save Arkansas' season. Gage Wood sets an Arkansas school record as well as a College World Series record for strikeouts in a game with 19. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear from him coming up at 6:30 if my computer will act right. That's it for sports. Fox 16 News will be right back. Yeah, the first no-hitter in the College World Series since 1960. It was the 18th strikeout, West, that actually broke the record for the College World Series as far as strikeouts in a game. And guess who he threw it to? His best friend, Batesville alum Connor Cunningham, who he ran over to at the end of his historic performance and gave a big hug and some dap. Yeah, Wes, survive and advance is the name of the game at this stage of the tournament. Now, everyone knows about the superstition of no-hitters in baseball. You're not supposed to say anything in the dugout, especially to the pitcher. Well, Arkansas's ball boy didn't get that message. G-Baby, as they like to call him, towards the end of the 8th, said, hey, are they keeping Gage in for the no-no? Regardless of that, no superstition was about to destroy the magic that Gage was delivering from the mound tonight.
1-2. Swing and a miss! Greatness from Gage!
I was just hearing fastball middle in my ear and throwing it over the plate.
An Arkansas kid delivers on the biggest stage. Gage Wood threw the 3rd ever no-hitter in College World Series history.
I didn't want to go home. That's it. We're not going home. We're playing. We get to play tomorrow night. But it's pretty cool.
A school and NCAA tournament record 19 strikeouts, saving Arkansas' season, etching himself into college baseball lore forever.
I don't think we're ever going to see anything like that again. That's by far the greatest performance I've ever seen. And you take into the scope that it's an elimination game, and it's a kid that's been through a lot this season, whether it was injury or just coming back from that, and to do that on this stage, what a great performance. I went and asked him in the 8th. I said, man, I got to ask. And he just looked at me like he was about to kill me or something. So I walked away.
Wood set the College World Series record for consecutive outs, retiring the first 21 batters he faced. His first ever complete game. His teammates say this moment couldn't have happened to a better guy after Wood missed over a month this season with a shoulder injury.
He could have just, mailed it in and got a couple million next month in the draft, but that's just not who he is. He wanted to come back and get back to playing with his team because, we all love each other. It's like a brotherhood.
It's crazy, That's something that only a kid can dream to do of, and I'm happy Gage Wood did it because he's somebody that deserves it. His command, his pitches are all elite, and it's just something to be a part of.
Despite having the best game of his life on a national stage, all Wood could think about was his friend, Batesville alum Connor Cunningham, who he struck out to clinch the record.
He comes in and plays catch with me every day that I need to play catch. He works out with me.
He stands in on bullpens, like gives me feedback. I was on cloud nine, but I mean, one of my great friends, his season ended.
After a historic performance in helping Arkansas' season live on, Wood had this message for Razorback fans.
We're not done yet.
In the post-game press conference, Gage was asked, hey, what happened to the ball? Where'd you put it? Gage walked off the field, walked straight to his father, gave him the ball, and said, Happy late Father's Day, a gift he won't soon forget. In Omaha, Josh Berrian, Fox 16 Sports. Zach Root, as you just saw, is back on the mound tonight, looking for a huge bounce-back performance from him. Arkansas needs to take advantage of UCLA's fatigue right now, having already played earlier today. And they also should really take advantage of their bullpen, as the Bruins have exhausted 8 pitchers with their loss against LSU. Live in Omaha, Josh Berrian, Fox 16 Sports.
Josh, I got to ask you, did you hear a loud roar just a couple of seconds ago? Well, let me tell you.
I did, and because I'm not looking at the game and I'm not looking at my phone, I have no idea what happened. Yeah, Wes, if you just ignore Zach Root's start against LSU, Arkansas's pitching has been on one. You got Gabe Gackle, who had 10 strikeouts. Then, of course, we have the Hall of Fame, the legendary Gage Wood no-hitter, the 3rd ever in College World Series history, 19 strikeouts. And then come day 3, or game 3 at least, you have Zach Root coming back for the revenge tour, coming back for redemption, and he did just that. 5 no shutout innings, as you just said. No hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts. He had a couple of walks. I believe it was 3 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts and 87 pitches. Again, he did an incredible job. That's how you bounce back. You don't let some of the things that were being said after the game, social media, stay off your phone. You don't let that stuff get to you. You stay in your pocket. You stay with your teammates, surrounded by supporters, and that's exactly what he just did. He went out there and he balled out, and I'm so happy that he was able to bounce back today.
Josh, what about Vahivo Loy? That dude crushed a home run. Then he almost had another home run, ends up a triple, 3 RBI. Pretty solid game for Vahivo Loy.
Again, that's what makes him such a good candidate to be a Golden Spikes finalist, as well as, in my opinion, the Golden Spikes winner. His 21st home run of the year, Wes, is what got the scoring started. I mean, I told you before the game started that we really needed to see him get going. He leads the Arkansas Razorbacks in home runs with 20, and he had to be the leader. He had to get his guys rallied up on offense, because the pitching crew, they were doing their thing. We just need to see an offensive explosion from the Razorbacks, and it wasn't necessarily an explosion today, but when you get 7 runs and it seems like they're about to shut this thing out, you take it, especially with Arkansas. They came into Omaha and their scoring has dropped significantly. A .313 batting average. They were averaging 8 runs a game, and that dropped down to .215 batting average and 2 runs a game. And now we finally got the first Razorback home run thanks to Vahivo Loy, and it looks like Arkansas is going to shut this thing out. Back-to-back shutout victories for the Razorbacks. They are going to be the first team with back-to-back shutout victories since 2016, since Oklahoma State did it. 3-1 against Arkansas in the regular season. Again, Arkansas has to win twice against LSU today and tomorrow in order to make it to the championship series. Who's going to win tonight, guys?
LSU!
We want Arkansas to win. We're going to toss it back to you. We'll have much more in this game coming up at 6:30.
Get them out of here.
Now, LSU is 4-0 all-time against the Hogs in the College World Series. Arkansas has to beat LSU today and tomorrow in order to advance to Saturday's championship series. Landon Beidelshees, as you just mentioned, is the starting pitcher tonight. It's his first postseason start. His last start came against LSU. He gave up 3 runs in just 2 innings, but the Hogs won 7-4. So there's that. Let's see how they do tonight.
Josh Berrian is live outside the stadium, and I'm sure it's a bunch of stunned Arkansas fans and a bunch of very happy LSU fans right now.
Yeah, Wes, I don't even know how to describe what we just witnessed. Arkansas had the lead. I mean, 1 out. bottom of the ninth, 2 outs away, and their season is over. I don't even know how you can explain what we just witnessed. And I feel I didn't even get to see the final play. I heard it because I was coming out here to get ready for my live shot. And for me to go back on YouTube and watch the stream and to see that ball bounce off of Cam Kojel's glove. Cam Kojel, the Omaha native, the guy who went viral for saying, "We're going to Omaha. Party at the Kojels." For it to happen to him that way, his father, part of the grounds crew here at Charles Schwab Field, watching on throughout this entire game. I mean, I feel my heart goes out to him right now in front of his fans and family, friends and family, that is. I'm just stunned right now. There are no words. Yeah, you're right. Justin Thomas Jr., the most consistent hitter that Arkansas has had since being here in Omaha. He was 8 of 14 from the plate, and he makes a huge hit there in the ninth to make it a 2-run single, and Arkansas has the lead. And then all of a sudden, LSU's big home run hitter, Jared Jones, third in LSU's history in home runs, 64. He tied up the game earlier, and then he goes on, he wins it again off the glove of Cam Kojel. Again, no words, speechless, heartbroken for the Arkansas Razorbacks and all the work and all the effort they put in to make this season a magical one that we will always remember. Wow. An emotional roller coaster is the best way to describe what happened out here at Charles Schwab Field last night. Ninth inning, Hogs have the lead and needed just 1 out to win the game. Hogs fans have seen this before.
Maybe playable. Shotty's over there, so's Gates. Tough play. Nobody gets it. Wow.
Only this time, they had a 2-run lead. Defensive miscues in Omaha scarred the Razorbacks once again as LSU comes back to score 3 runs off Charles Davalon's trip in left field and Cam Kojel's missed catch, walking it off 6-5, ending Arkansas' season in heartbreaking fashion.
A lot of guys were distraught. Charles was super upset. I just told him I appreciate the effort all year and the ride they took us on, and just told him how much I appreciate him. And I told him 2 months ago that this team needed to finish in Omaha, and they did. It wasn't the way we wanted to finish, but at least they got here, and they competed their rear ends off. Crazy game. Seen it all, I think.
It sucks to say goodbye to everybody, and, Charles, he told me, he's like, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "Why are you sorry? We wouldn't be where we are today without him, the way he competes, and he's one of the best hitters and people and just all-around best baseball players I've ever been around." So, for him to say sorry, it kind of pissed me off because, the game's not on him. It's on a team, and, that he's one of the greatest to do it here.
This is one of the top teams I've ever coached, on and off the field. They're good. They just want to know that you care about them. Yeah, it's tough, man. Kids are good, man. I love being around them. That's why I do it.
So, is Arkansas baseball cursed? I'll leave that for others to discuss. What I do know is that the Razorbacks end the season at 50-15 overall. Just the 5th 50-win season in program history. They made it back to Omaha for the first time in 3 years, their 12th ever appearance, and they were just 2 wins shy from the College World Series championship. Listen, their season may have ended in heartbreak, but if there's anything that this team proved throughout this entire postseason run, it's that they have the heart of a champion. For the last time from Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Josh Berrian, Fox 16 Sports.